Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I'm just making a video because I just think it's important to do this, and I think it's really important, and that is this. I'm going to make a statement, and I challenge any atheist who has made videos about me, and there's about 20-30 atheists out there, or any atheist, famous atheist that has made comments about me. So there's a few. There's AronRa, Theoretical Bullshit, DPR Jones, and there's a few others who are famous atheists who have made comments about me. I challenge all these atheists to make me eat my words about what I'm about to say, and that is, I can take in an academic debate of the resurrection of Christ any of these atheists that have made comments about me, famous atheists, and any atheists that have made videos about me. I sincerely believe that many, if not all of the videos that have been made against me have been made of attacking my character, twisting my arguments, not really understanding my arguments, not really engaging with my arguments, not giving me an opportunity to actually answer the responses that they've made. and I've had a few atheists who've made videos attacking my views on evolution or attacking me, and they've completely misunderstood my arguments, misrepresented my arguments on YouTube. And I've never lost an argument against atheists. I've never lost an argument, a debate against atheists. Okay, what I've been up against is aggressive atheists who haven't got any culture, who are not widely read, who descend into spying tactics, descend into personal attacks, descend into playing silly psychological games. But there's one thing that I've not found. I've never really found, after 2 years of being on YouTube and 2 years asking for academic debates with atheists, only getting one offer, and that person who came to have an academic debate never even brought any evidence. That was negation of P. And one of the main atheists, who is supposedly an intellectual, couldn't really handle being a moderator. He descended into stupid comments after the debate, which shows you the kind, and stupid shenanigans in coming spying on me. So that's the great intellectual level I get from negation of P and DPR Jones, which is not a very high standard. I'm going to say something, and this is to Christians and atheists out there, and I'm calling these atheists out. And if they don't take this challenge, all the attacks that they're doing on me, all the calling me I'm mentally ill, all the saying I'm a liar, and all this stuff that they say about me, okay, that's just avoiding the issue. The issue is that these atheists are not honest and sincere. They're not seeking truth. They're full of hate mongering. They're full of bitterness. All they want to do is pawn people. That's all they want to do. They don't want to engage in proper academic discussion and debate. They can't handle it. They can't handle people bringing evidence. They can't deal with it. So they have to keep up a charade. Now, we can tell who is right or who is wrong. Okay? We can tell who is right or who is wrong. All they've got to do is get one of these people who've made videos attacking me, like True Puka, get them to have an academic debate with me on the resurrection of Christ. If I lose, then all these atheists that have been saying things against me, that I'm mentally ill, that I am a liar, I've been vindicated. But if I win, I've been vindicated. Okay? Because I've been telling the truth about the need to have academic debate and discussion. Now, here's the thing. If True Puka and these atheists will not come and have academic debate with me, that tells you something. That I am right, and that these accusations and attacks on me are despicable and vile. And it should show you that you shouldn't listen to these people. That they are the ones with mental illness. They are the ones who are deluded. They are the ones who are lying. Because all they have to do to shut me up is have an academic debate, and if they beat me, I'll go away. I'll admit defeat, and I'll leave YouTube. That's all they have to do, is get True Puka or AronRa to have an academic debate with me, or one of these atheists that have been attacking me, or one of these big time atheists to debate me on the resurrection of Christ. All they have to do is have a debate with me. If they win, they've been vindicated. I'm a liar, I'm mentally gone, and I'll leave YouTube. But if I win, I've been vindicated, and they're the ones that have been lying, and they're the ones that have not been telling the truth, and they're the ones with the mental issues. Okay? Now the fact, now this is what you need to get hold of. The fact that the atheist community do not run enthusiastically for an academic debate with me on the resurrection of Christ tells you something. It tells you that they are frightened because they know that there is evidence for the resurrection of Christ. They know if they get me in an academic situation, I will present evidence, and that will not look good for them. That's why AronRa will not debate me. Not because I'm mentally ill, because he knows he doesn't know anything about the resurrection of Christ in scholarship. That's why DPR Jones would not even want to debate me, or any of their top atheists, or even not so famous atheist. Okay? So I'm calling out all those people who've made videos against me. I'm calling you out for an academic debate on the resurrection of Christ. I'm calling the famous atheist out. True Puka, Thunderfoot, AronRa, Concordance, Non-Stamp Collector, DPR Jones. Throw in Live Life. You don't have to have 50,000 whatever. I'll throw him in. Any of these people, I will take them out in an academic debate on the resurrection of Christ. Now, if they are not willing to do that, then everything I have said is true. These people are lying. They are manipulating people. They are getting up to things that they shouldn't be getting up to. They are not willing to be faced with proper discussion, intellectual discussion. They are defaming my character. They are attacking my character, rather than actually dealing with the intellectual challenges of our time. And all they have to do is get AronRa to have an academic debate with me, and if he won, they just say, see, we told you, the guy's a nutcase, he couldn't deal with it. And they've won, they've been vindicated. They've been made to look good, and I've been made to look stupid, and I leave YouTube, end of story, it was true, I was a nutcase, AronRa's the intellectual, everything's okay for the atheist. That's all they have to do. Roll out one of their hitters like him, and I'm finished. That's the end of me. But they won't do it. They won't do it, because I tell you why. Because I am the truth. I am telling the truth. I am the real deal. I have a degree in theology. I've studied at MA for a number of years. I have preached to thousands of people, and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to theology. And they know that. And they know that if they got in a ring with me when it comes to theology and the resurrection of Christ, they know they would not win. And that's why AronRa will not come for me. That's why Thunderfoot will not come for me. That's why Concordance will not come for me. Or DPR Jones, or any of these atheists will not come for me, because they know they'll get their book handed to them, and that's why they won't face me. So they play snidey games where they attack me as a person, trying to defame my character, trying to attack my scholarship. I turned up at the Skeptic Fence for a debate with Negation of P, and I spent 30 to 40 hours in research. 30 to 40 hours in research. I read academic papers. I even read books, for goodness sake, as background reading, as just reserve information for the debate. And I turned up with all that research to a debate with one of their atheists, sort of middle of the road atheist. I turned up and the guy never brought any evidence whatsoever, not one shred of evidence. And I was quoting scholars, and I was up for it. I was quoting this scholar, that scholar. I could tell you the context of the quote, I could tell you the context of the argument, and I was doing it all the time. This guy didn't have any information or anything. And then I did 30 to 40 hours research, and then I have Negation of P and DPR Jones trying to defame my character, when DPR Jones is seen by the atheists as an eminent atheist YouTube intellectual, with friends such as AronRa and Thunderfoot. I had him ring me on Skype, pretending to talk to me about neuroscience, and he didn't tell me that he had Negation of P listening in. So that is an insult to the 30 to 40 hours of research that I put into my academic debate. Right? That he would do that. And not only do that, he breached my privacy. Okay? By doing that. Then they go on their Skeptic Fence show, and DPR Jones calls me retard, and then Negation of P says I'm not mentally right in the head. Right? I'm mentally ill. Whatever. Not exact words, but that's what he was saying. Alright? So that is what they have done with my 30 to 40 hours research that I did for a debate. That is how they've reacted to me. By phoning me up, by ringing me on Skype, playing silly games, spying silly games, then going on to a Skeptic Fence show, not even dealing with any of the arguments that was in the debate. Note that, not once did they deal with any arguments in the debate. Even DPR Jones on Skeptic Fence was mocking my comments on neuroscience. Did he once give any argument or any information to debunk what I said about neuroscience? No, it was a personal attack upon me. And the same with Negation of P. Did he deal with any of the arguments that I said on the Skeptic Fence when I had a debate with him? Did he deal with the arguments on the Skeptic Fence? No. Personal attack against me instead. Okay? If I personally attack them, personal attack, anti-intellectual, not dealing with the arguments. But they can do it to me. Right? I gave 30 to 40 hours of hard graft study, research, and these idiots, these idiotic idiots, tried to insult me and insult people by saying ad hom attacks upon me. It's a disgrace. DPR Jones, Thunderfoot, AronRa, and these people, small or great on YouTube, will not debate me because they know I can handle myself when it comes to theology. And when it comes to defending the resurrection of Christ, they know I can do it. They know I can present evidence, and they know, folks. You see, when you have an academic debate, you've got to be a gentleman. You've got to give the other person has to have the right to give their opinion. Now, when you get into a situation like that, I can then present my evidence, and it gives me a chance to have my views heard. That is the beauty of an academic debate. You treat people with as a gentleman, and then you can be able to present your evidence. But on blog TV shows, when these YouTube atheists are aggressive, or if they've got an agenda, they can soon steer the conversation into an area where they corner you. Alright? But what they can't do is Once you've given your evidence, they can't do that. So, simple as this. Final words to you atheists. If I am a liar and mentally ill and false, then prove it. By making me eat my words and showing me I don't know what I'm talking about. Prove it. Roll out AronRa. Tell me a date to debate him on the resurrection of Christ. And if I lose, you've been vindicated. But if I win, I've been vindicated. But if you do not roll AronRa out, I have also been vindicated. That you've been playing dirty, nasty tactics and not wanting to really engage with proper scholarship and academic debate. So if you don't roll AronRa out, all the accusations that you're putting against me is a bunch of shit. And you're the ones that are disgraced, and I have my honour. And I challenge any atheist out there to make me eat my words and come and have an academic debate with me on the resurrection of Christ. I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal, and I could take any atheist on YouTube. I could take AronRa and any atheist on an academic debate on the resurrection of Christ. And it's a scandal that you atheists go around taking the piss, mocking, and yet really, and telling people that you're intellectuals and you're the clever ones with evidence. But when someone sincerely comes and wants to face you up and have proper academic discussion and debate, you defame their character, you play stupid games, and you don't engage. That is an utter disgrace.